Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 26 of our Elspeth von Draken Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode we're here for a duel against Clan Mulder in the Underways. We've got our battle boats aplenty, with the repeater rifles, we've got slayers, we've got all the gunpowder. All the rats have is madness and warpstone. Let's see if it is enough for victory. They have 2 minutes below summons we'll need to be keeping an eye on, so we'll just keep our boats back to run them over, but have the rest of this corps start moving their way forward. Exactly, we'll go ahead and have one of the engineers roll with us. The other one can stay back to help out. Actually, we really don't need him back at all. Everyone forward. We have the snipers acting as a very, very elite skirmisher corps. Outriders and the warrior priest working pretty well together as well. Let's get this over with. Let's have a different mentality than that, maybe, perhaps. That's the first minutes below summon, and a complete waste it is. You'll love to see it. You guys post up here, we'll have the warrior breach advance. I mean, let's maybe chill. Sunmaker takes another shot at it. I mean, they're getting obliterated. It's what they deserve. We'll go ahead and have the snipers take aim, or take a position up on top of this hill here. Tanks up front, we'll make sure they're scared off. Outriders, let's see what they've got. They do have the warp lightning cannon, so let's get in the woods. Oh yeah, they do have the warp lightning cannon, as we see here. Alright, there's the next minutes below summon. Go ahead and have the snipers keep running. You guys all turn around and smash through these rats quickly like. Cannonballs hit friendlies. We lose a couple of Hawklands long rifles. That's all right. There goes the minutes below summon, so now we are all in on beating the smack out of these clowns. Alright, they're broken. Snipers take position. Their battle boat. We need everyone rolling on in. In fact, we'll go ahead and bring up the landship of Amethyst as well. Go for the old ward save. Start skirmishing with the guys outside of the woods there. They should be able to do a pretty decent job. If not, we'll just come out of the woods there and fire at anything as they come through. Those clan rats thought about coming back. Engineers forward. Alright, everyone go ahead and fall back a bit here. The rats are moving in. We'll have you two off of fire, or off of on fire will it is, but no one else. Alright, snipers are starting to make their presence felt now. So both of you focus down these doom flayers. In fact, we'll go ahead and charge them. Lock him in place. Let's come back around this way. The Hammer of Sigmar is not going to be super useful if... Fall back, fall back. Tanks in. Warrior Priest go for that Soul Fire and the extra ward save. Up the hill. Reload skill for the Sniper Corps, who need to be falling back. Let the Outriders hold the line for now. Everyone fall back. Landships you as well. Hold the line for a moment there. You just start blasting into these little bit abominations there. Everyone else keep falling back.
Taking position!
Engineers post up for a moment, get some shots in. Tank will go ahead and go more power, just kind of power through the line. Realize we've got a lot of guys sitting here doing nothing, getting smacked up by the onrushing of enemies. Bring them all back. Steam for all of them. Outriders fall back. Not doing the best roaming retreat here. Alright, get out of there, tanks.
Plow forward.
They are in hot pursuit. We'll go ahead and actually just turn and have them run down this group. Outriders keep falling back.
My forged firearm. At pace.
Snipers trying to shoot at the same unit here.
Gifted tinker.
Outriders delete this group. Now we're gonna use all of our mass with all of our tanks to just power right on through. We got caught by, it looks like friendly fire. Extra defense, extra sundered armor. Hold the line.
A march of metal.
Alright, snipers pull back this way a little bit.
Moving now. Forged
Outriders fall back so we're not getting taken apart by the
speed. Battle protocol.
those gutter runner slings.
Master engineer.
Drop the steam and give it more power. A little bit of a dumb move I made here. I figured we could actually make it through and it didn't actually happen. Let's try to power through like this then.
Master craftsman.
This poor chieftain here getting destroyed with gunpowder.
Of destruction.
Oh, they're in each other's way, that's the problem. Use that ballistic plating to hold the line here. We'll each go different ways. That'll work. Give out more ammunition to these guys. Oh yeah. Final charge of the samurai. Outriders putting in some serious work. And when they reload that fast, that's incredible. Run them down. Alright, we might lose our general here, which would make me all the sad.
Ranging target.
You better get in there and stop them, otherwise you're doomed. Can we please scare them off with Doom and Darkness? Please? Oh, just in time, thank goodness.
Elevate cannon.
And I got a little bit spooky near the end. Apparently lightning shots in the front are dangerous, who would've guessed? But we're gonna do what we can to blast the bits off of these Skaven. Throw them into good old chunky salsa, and I'll catch you in a moment. Alright, Clan Molder flattened. We can go ahead and use them to generate even more schematics.
Arena was with us today.
The dead are thick about you. Welcome.
Ungrim Iron Fist wishes we join their war with Kolek. Well, that's a little bit concerning. The Heralds of the Tempest still exist.
Elspeth von Draken, awaiting your pleasure.
Oslin would like a military alliance. Sounds good. That's why we don't see much of Kolek normally. He's too busy up there in the north, aggressively turning the gears for the Chaos Weather Machine. Really? Oh, you're quite brave, aren't you? Where'd you even come from? You moved across enemy territory to come attack us. What's wrong with you? That is the most amount of aggression I've ever seen. Sure. I mean, that's full display of good old AI bias, anti-player bias. The Castle of Stone has been besieged. They decided to come on in together.
Master engineer.
We will at least no longer be in March stance, but that should be a good fight. Chances are, though, they are going to be unwilling to attack us. Oh, well, that's not good. Yeah, it looks like Grimgor is the best. He's taken over in Cathay. Oh, darn. Unfortunately for you guys, that's not part of my goals, but if it was, I'd be there to save you. Foul greenskins, flea-infested Skaven, gluttonous ogres, and slimy lizardmen are abroad in sufficient... Those poor lizards are abroad in sufficient numbers that an organized cull is now necessary. Oh, alright then. Unleash the poison gas. I think we should also go ahead and purge the ruinous breeds. Leadership and weapon strength to fight against
Those
chaos.
Drathjar must envy our invention.
They must.
Elspeth
Elspeth,
von
all your fights up here are
Draken,
pretty boring.
bring darkness upon our
We'll go
foes.
straight in after Ekrund. Listen, if all of you greenskins want to come fight me at the same time, oh, it allows me to deal with you all that much easier. Oh, perfect. Yeah, this will be an actual fight worth fighting on
Wielder
screen.
of the pale scythe.
Geez, or not.
I protect the
You might as well take the wins when you have them. That is incredible. 800 go up against 3200, and you just go backhand through the wall, fools. You're in my way.
A moment of prayer.
Well then. I mean, that's exactly what would have happened, but it's cool to see Auto-Resolve actually taking note. Plus, we've got much scarier fights abroad that I'm not looking forward to.
Guardian.
We'll go ahead and sack Mount
Search this
Bloodhorn
place for
/ Ekrund,
artifacts, for lore.
or Lore. And then we can come around and...
I need privacy for my spells and my sanity.
Exactly.
Follow me.
I don't even think we have to necessarily claim the settlements, we just have to conquest through violence. Oh no, you do have to claim them. Okay, so conquest does mean capture.
True servant of Sigma.
Dr. Raz, how would you like to give me your gold? You would? How kind. Oh, not nearly as much as it was. Okay, we'll just go ahead and occupy then. Eliminate our foes.
Ever vigilant.
Ever ready. But ever so slightly different.
What does the Emperor bid?
Well, I need you to go and grab some pirate gold for me. And go then take down Socotra. Loot the carcass. Throat chop the pirates. They sail away as fast as they can.
Yes, my lord.
Road Warden. Out on the high seas, really. We rescue him from a pirate invasion. Free an enemy is a fatal mistake. Far better to free them of their head.
For Heldenhammer.
Quite right, Albrecht is correct. Socotra also then falls to the sword, which we'll go ahead and sack for the gold. We didn't move anywhere, which is incredible, so we can just sack it and claim it. That works for me. We are steaming our way towards the blood of the Badlands. So now it is Floating Village, Sinking Ruins, Osric's Floating Fortress, which is what we're actually looking for here, claimed by Ironbrow. And there's Galbaraz, Stonehenge, or Stormhenge, Gorgazon, the mine up here in the north, and Bloodhorn. Working our way aggressively.
All here are honored dwarf.
Honored Dwarfkin. Here's how you can have Dark Raz back, as well as the Blacklaw lair. I can't give him both. We'll start with Blacklaw then.
Fine.
Fine.
Our bargain will be inscribed in Clinkeroon.
In
Bind it.
Clinkeroon,
Endure it.
Dawi and Menfolk will work again. Together. Alright, sweet. Well, let's go ahead and set up an outpost in... I guess we can set up in Maroc. It's all of the Dawi. Beautiful. Well, that also then secures Fosric's Floating Fortress, or Flying Fortress that is, through the victory conditions. So anything they claim, we also are getting permission to claim as our own as well. At least for victory. So now it's cleaving our way into Astalia is really the main goal. Icket Claw? I think I'm going to go ahead and set up a couple of artillery rounds here. So let's go ahead and grab...
Ordnance of the Nether.
we can afford a lot of these. 2 Spirit Barrage, 1 purple Barrage, and then we'll go ahead and do more of these guys too.
Just as I designed.
Just as I decide. So Medible's bringing 2 minutes below summons, and Icket Claw arrives in 1:50. It's gonna be a nasty battle. But if we wait around, there's gonna be more rats from outside, which I think is completely unacceptable. Although, With the new artillery pieces, we can afford to set up and hide behind our walls, at least for a turn. We're taking attrition.
Work to do.
We can only really handle one, but it's not as bad as it could be.
Engineer.
Reinforcements are on the way, just a little bit slowly.
Moore's gardens swell with fresh denizens.
All thanks to you, Elspeth. More health here. Let's go ahead and throw some points as quickly as we can. Specialist
Von
Ulrika will
Draken.
make a foe seeker into uncanny range. 20% extra range into snipe. Almost.
Ready.
Something's going on a little bit with the recording. Hopefully it's not actually coming through. Looks like the frames are fine, so we'll see. Start working on the blue line now for our general. Reassuring presence is better than it seems like it would be, and then irrepressible is always good.
To the provinces.
And skill points for days. Let's see here. Warren. We've got all of your uniques, so let's start working down the blue line for you two. Well, extra powder is great, so let's grab that first. Extra ammo for the whole army? I didn't realize that was for everyone, I thought it was just for himself. You already have someone with the all-terrain vehicle, but I'm gonna go ahead and snag it just in case something happens to the other one. Mentor there. He's so far away you can barely hear him.
I live to serve the Emperor.
Love to hear it.
By
Everyone here is
Sigma.
now a master of ballistics. Colt, we shall make you better on the Imperial gunnery.
Master Engineer.
Ulrich Ulrichson.
Inventor.
Go Bloody Blade first there.
Imperial Scholar.
More health for you.
Genius of the Empire. Show me the accused.
Show me the accused.
Yes,
Show me your moves.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
Darkaraz can go over to them here next turn. We'll claim
Dark Lady of None.
as soon as we start actually making contact border-wise with the Ironbrow expedition, we can start sitting them settlements too. That way we're not having to wait in between turns to make all the gold from it. So sounds good to me. Here in Myrmidons, go ahead and upgrade to a tier 3. Check the rest of our province tab here. Looks like a lot of them are in areas we don't want to do the upgrading on at all. Drakenfels we do. Let's grab the growth. Templehof, we'll go for the walls. We just go everything here. All in on everything. Controls looking a little bit suspect, so we'll grab the control building and then come on into the weaving house for income as well. That should fit into tier 4, lovely. And those will eventually give on back, but for now, we do need to strike out against Bearsonling.
Advance on them.
They will most likely run. Because facing down a Franzer and land tank division, or land ship division sounds like a horrible idea.
At least.
We'll stay here then. Can I give you the tower?
Face is always
No.
welcome.
I was hoping. Well, we may need to... If this was a more... We were going for these 3 thematic goals for the victory. We would make it our own personal one and try to save Cathay with Gelt, but I'm going to stick to this one for now. That looks to be everything here. We've got a couple of lords that haven't been moved. Let's find out.
Victory carried on the wind.
Kaon's just kind of hanging out, and we do need to go hunt down Kulani here.
As the Empire demands.
This army looks pretty mean.
Invention is my.
Can we reach the Griffinwood? No. It's quite sad. But we can at least pursue.
Orders.
I don't mind giving battle to at least a more elite version of what we fought last time. There's no Astrogoth, so that's at least one positive.
Expert in innovation.
Ulrich probably can't afford for you to leave. So for now, just gonna stay here and act as
elements must be strong.
Uber defense. We'll grab a couple of Knights of the Black. No, we can't afford them. Well, we've got 46,000 in our treasury. Let's afford them for as long as we can.
They will be judged.
Alright, skip through the rest here. We'll swing on down to our Siege and Bastogne in the turn.
Engineer.
I think just as I said it wasn't Astrogoth. Here comes the boy. I thought you could only bring in a lord when you were in friendly territory, but I guess you can do it anytime you want. We do at least have flame cannons defending us? Flame cannons, some Dawi Quarrelers, and some Great Axe named Fedoran von Sighofen. He has taken an imperial name. Well, it says it's going to be a close defeat. Oh, we don't get the benefit of having the Wood Elf settlement? Well, that's some shenanigans. I see your shenanigans, Disciples of Ashut, and I raise you one battle. Alright, a little bit of a jumped up to go grab myself another glass of coffee, another cup of coffee, and it was not quite done yet, and it's also now scalding. So here we are to set up for our defense against... Oh, the Hell Cannons are such a problem because of how they do not care really about trees. We can set up our cannons here, but they have such a small firing angle through there that it just wouldn't be very worth it. I think what we want to do is deploy on the other side of these trees here for the most part. We'll set up our... Well, our mortars can snipe the entire battle. I've got a jet going right overhead. You can definitely hear that one. So I'm going to mute for just a second while I deploy.
Crossbowmen! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Let the vengeance begin! For the Karasangar!
I think they're going. It sounded like they kicked the afterburner in right over the top of us. That was extremely loud. Alright, so we've got our crossbows, we've got our muskets in front of them. We do want a compact formation here. Even if it makes us a little bit weak to his artillery. We can use our own spirit barrages. Well, let's use one of them a battle. I mean, that's balanced, but it's a little bit sad. Slightly different. We have these halberdiers. They've got some nasty spells to hurt us with there, so... Flame cannon. Where is the best place for you? Actually, probably right in the line with our handguns. Alright, there it is. We just need to bring these two swordsmen back. Move the units out just a little bit, that way not everyone's getting taken out by the same rocket barrage. Fortunately, we know we've got them, so we know they have them. Extra unit of swords over here. Sounds good. Warlords! This is going to be a aggressive fight. So swordsmen back here with this group, and then these halberdiers can be... If they go straight down the center, we're going to have a lot of trouble stopping them. So let's go one unit of halberds, just in case we need them. Alright. We are as good as we can get here. Let's do the thing. We also have to last for a certain amount of time while
The ground quakes.
the Spirit Barrages warm up. See if I can get them to use their spells on these knights instead of our line of soldiers. Otherwise, we'll have to advance a couple of the soldiers to get hit by spells for free. Which is not my favorite. Get up there, knights.
Formation march.
This is a much scarier force than last time. The fact that you get to bring Astrogoth in is pretty rough.
Quick march.
Alright, they've stopped moving,
Take the ground.
which means we can go ahead and drop this here. Come on, lads. Keep moving.
Yes, sir. Quickly.
Dodge the cannon shots. We'll see if we can dodge the rocket, though. That's going to be the real question. Nope, took that guy right off the back of his horse. They're getting one guy at a time there. Which thankfully not very fast, but... Alright, yeah, the Spirit Leech took down one of the two rockets. And having artillery advantage like this is pretty damn nasty. Oh, blast right in the middle. Alright, they're starting to focus on our soldiers now on the front line. Let's go ahead and change up their formation. It sounds like the jet's blasting back overhead, so apologies if you can do the afterburner again. It's gonna be the way for this episode here. Alright, so you pull away from the Hell Cannon to try to dodge it. Come on. There it is. Now back in.
Yes, sir. Quickly.
Alright, they're sending the Llama Suited to try to duel there. Our Moan Mortar should go after the Infernal Glaive. Infernal Fire Glaives all day.
Taking position.
Let's go ahead and pull away. Keep wasting those Hell Cannon shots. And clipped us a little bit there.
Tails comment.
Man, the Purple Eclipse could probably do some serious work if we hit it right in here. In fact, let's go for it. They're not moving.
Quick march.
We'll actually watch this one, so we'll stay nearby. There goes that entire unit of Fire Glaives, just like that. Oh yeah. Enjoy the purple rain, show-offs. Oh, is it already over? Oh, well. It was still glorious. That got rid of a Blunderbuss unit and all of a Infernal Fire Glaive. Alright, they're going for the Enfeebling Foe and the Withering all at once. Sounds good to me. Fire cannons online. Flame cannons is the true name for them, but let's just keep playing Chase for a time here. Those rockets are unfortunate, but thankfully they only take out one knight at a time.
Verena, guide our
Alright,
aid.
let's go ahead and double up onto that crew. They'll get in close enough, and our Quarrelers
The
can just deal with those skirmish cav that way. I don't think I bogged in. Yeah, the woods stopped him, unfortunately. Alright, that's all in, charging through. We need to not lose access to our own artillery for a time. Keep shots up on the blunderbusses. Let's go ahead and advance the infantry into the woods. Advance them on both sides here. New targets, flame cannons, new targets. Alright, now you guys pull through, up the hill if you can. They should actually be resistant to fire, but if we can weaken their leadership to where they lose those runes, I'm here for it.
The Empire endures. Sigmar guides us. Yes, sir.
Rotate a bit.
Yes, sir. Take position.
Crossbows rotate as well. Let's go ahead and bring these lads into place. Knights just keep running away from that Lamasu. They're keeping the blunderbusses back to defend too, which is awesome. We can't have the Blazing Beards get all the way into combat, so let's stop that, boys.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
Get that Hell Cannon.
Soldiers of the Empire, ready
Crossbows, get ready.
Trust the gods.
No, great axes, we need you in the middle. The Blazing Beards got freaked out by that one, didn't they? Oh, a beautiful charge with the Hell Cannon. The Blazing Beards running for their lives. Not a good look. They meet the Empire. Hold the line as long as you can there, boys. We did end up losing the Knights. They did some pretty good work. Alright, mortars. New targets are going to be... The Blazing Beards are about to run. Let's just bombard these fire glaives a bit more. Get ready. Alright, we go ahead and drop the equipment and fall back. Alright, Knights are fleeing. That's alright. Can only expect so much out of them. That Lamasu got evaporated. You love to see it. Back on your equipment, boys. Yeah, the bombs from the Blazing Beards did pretty good work there. Unfortunately for our guys. Looks like we're doing not bad at dragging down those Bull Centaur renders, though. We can't let the Blazing Beards get multiple of those, so try to fall back. Nah, no such luck. We're gonna get blown up. That's some pretty good value out of the Blazing Beards. We're trying to blast apart those Infernal Guard there. Yeah, they lost that entire... Oh no, actually they managed to get through. That's the other ones that were already fleeing. Yeah, we're chopping them from a couple sides now. Bring them through. Alright, guns, your new target is the Bale Taurus. Crossbows, fall back a bit so we're not getting multiple of you stopped at once. Flame Cannon's doing what they can. They're entirely disoriented now. Alright, well they did get a pretty good charge in this center. You guys drop that equipment again and just start hauling. Haul and cheat, get out of there. That's the Bull Centaurs defeated. Mortars still ranging. They're not doing a good job of hitting. Very good job of missing their targets.
Pick your targets!
Try to drop the melee defense here on these guys. Why did you get off your mortars? We must have told them to go into melee. Alt fire into this little pocket here for me. I don't move, just shoot.
Let us go!
Huh.
Match has won!
Not sure what's going on there, but it's throwing everything off. Flame cannons, get back on your equipment. No, looks like it's actually all gone. You guys stay back here. Here comes some Bale Taurus breath.
At speed! At your service!
Bring them down. I'm not sure what's going on here. Bastargoth uses his magic right, he can still beat us pretty easily, but he's losing lots of good units. Both handgun. Deal with this Bale Taurus. There it is. Drag him down. Knights are getting shot up by the blunderbusses. That's a little bit of an unfortunate way to go. Send the Bladesmen in. We're losing pretty much everyone in the woods here.
Missiles at the ready!
So I didn't think the Lamasu would actually make it, so impressive. Fire on the right target. Everyone with a missile now go after the bull centaurs.
At speed! Charge!
Blazing Beards still having their grenades is really not great.
Charge!
That ward save that Astaroth gives them is pretty intense.
Swordsmen! Handgunners!
The sheer amount of lives we're having to use just dealing with their renders is pretty egregious.
Halberdiers! For the Emperor!
You guys stay here. I'm not sure what's going on with this Infernal Guard unit, but they're hanging out all the way on the other side.
Weapons at the
It really does feel like they've changed the AI so many times. It does throw tantrums now. When it doesn't feel like it can win, it just kind of gives up with some of the units.
We must defend our home!
It's a bull centaur shooting gallery. That gets rid of them. Let's go ahead and focus the Infernal Guard for a moment, because they're just happily dodging away with our... Or are they? They're just standing there and letting it happen. I'm not sure what's going on anymore. They're defeated.
Yes, my lord! Ready! Ready for war!
Warlords are out of bolts. Alright, so let's just go ahead and advance the bolts ourselves.
Shoot them! Us in command! Quickly!
Come back into the trees, that way we're not getting shot too much to pieces.
By Ulrich's wrath!
We need to draw them into the woods ourselves.
Awaiting orders!
Order's good work, we've just got a couple of units to deal with. Are we going to be able to? I don't know.
Swordsmen! What do you bid? Halberdiers!
Let's advance. Alright, they're gone. Charge those blunder. I cannot believe the Blazing Beards and Bezrek are still here.
To battle!
There's like 3 of them, but they still have grenades, which is a terrifying proposition there.
Sigmar commands!
Yep, in fact, they're going to use them. Let's see how much damage they get. Oh, the cheekiness. Oh, good grief. Yeah, because we had to turn around. Now that's just the way.
Crossbows ready, General!
Petty AI has been activated. Bull Centaurs have 1 render left here, and it's still charging across the field. He's happy to get involved. Alright, they're gone. You come over yourself. Kind of desperate last-ditch battle we've got going. Alright, so the laser rifles are definitely going to be a problem. You fire on them. Halberdiers, you get these Infernal Iron Guard caught up.
Swordsman! Thy Sigmar's will!
Like, they're just going to rip us to pieces with some of their units here. You guys fall back. You guys turn around, get ready. Oh, they can't get back on their cannons. Get to it then. They didn't just lose that fight, they lost that fight handily.
Our weapons are yours!
Look how cheeky the AI plays now. They kept these guys back, they weren't even using them in a formation, just kind of sat around like, man, we'll just wait for you to come over here. Yoy. Just the way it is now. Alright, flame cannons, let's get to work.
Crossbowmen! We are Sigmar's heirs!
We can win that duel, man. Those grenades are putting in so much work over there.
Handgunners! Take position!
Warlords give them a charge. They are could die, but you've got it. Flame cannons keep hitting those Iron Sworn.
Fighting range, sir! For Heldenhammer! At speed! Sir! Quicker!
Mortar teams advance.
The Empire endures! Sigmar, preserve us!
Alright, flame cannon, they're gonna be cheeky, so let's just avoid that.
Gunners! Awaiting orders.
Get a nice side shot with the lava there.
Moving now.
I just pull back, let the mortar crews... I'm sorry, you guys did that on purpose. Why would you shoot into the mortar crews? Oh, there's like 3 dwarfs back here. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It might as well. After all that tactical hard work.
Yes, sir. Sigma calls.
We were bested by good old-fashioned AI
Our weapons are yours.
sass. That's really what it was.
Take the ground.
Alright, well, flame cannons are out of ammo, so it's now the final charge. Yep. The Chaos Dwarfs managed to pull out a victory. Alright, yeah, no valiant defeat for Astrogoth the Coward. Ignore all your enemies and come straight after the Empire. That's the way.
Dark clouds gather. A fine day beckons.
Volkmar wants a defensive alliance that we can go for.
You are a nuisance. Cease.
Durthu, I am happy to go for a peace treaty with. It's gonna make Belagar mad, but I do not really care. He's doing fine claiming these lands for us.
Bring me law and lost wisdom.
Auckland wants military access, sure.
Dark clouds gather.
Ulstermark wants military alliance, sure. And there's the Blood the Badlands has been completed. Woo! Victory to us. Look at this map. It's a thing of beauty. Even though we're being attacked by the cowardly Chaos Dwarfs, we're ignoring all of this just for us. Right here. In fact, they ignored a lot just to come after us. Ridiculous. Oh well. Either way, we have claimed ourselves our 3rd victory route, which gives us access to Fosric's flying fortress. The taint of chaos must be observed here, or has been observed here. Such things must not be allowed to gain a foothold. They must be removed without delay. With fire. Should speaks. Oh lovely. Oh lovely. The end games are upon us. So we'll only really keep the endgame crisis in as far as we have not completed all 3 of the victory conditions we're currently on. So once those 3 are done, that is going to be the campaign victory regardless of what's going on in the world. We're going to be considering that Elspeth solidifying her... Look at you guys being cowards and sitting outside.
Master
Dude.
engineer.
I had hope. Well, we now have Fosric's flying fortress. We've got the Cleansing Discharge and the Verdant Burst. It's a healing burst. Doesn't tell you how much, but they also have the Cleansing Discharge, which is a blast at the source and a powerful explosion. Sold. The Great Wall, calm before the storm. Oh good, more rats are on the way. Corruption spreads, the pyramid wakes. Oh yeah. Drakenhof's about to be attacked. Which means we need to get an army over there. Immediately. Ulrich.
Master engineer.
Your job is defending Castle Drakenhof. Let's see if you can get there in
I
time.
want to report on our defenses. I need a list of our supplies and munitions.
We'll hang out in the Blighted Tower, and then we'll move on from there. Well, this is a little bit spooky.
Innovation.
Just in time, huh? 54,000. Hey, you absolute monster. You don't even have anything to hold the settlement with. What was the point of this? I just wanted to be petty. I mean, fair enough. Now be gone to Hades with you.
For Sigma and Verena.
That's what you get, you big lug. Evil Santa has been defeated. Return to the elect. Get out of here.
I shall begin modifications.
Always are due. Not the first time he's defeated Astrogoth either.
Master engineer.
Well, we put ourselves to the task of rebuilding the province.
My My inventions serve the Empire.
Lovely to hear. Since you were on defense, we're going to go ahead and give you the Pigeon Bomb. Where thankfully, unlike the Pigeon Bomb that it is in Tabletop, where they are literally pigeons that are strapped up with C4, these guys are like trained drones, and they have like a payload they'll drop and they fly away. So, no pigeons were harmed in the making of these bombs.
For the Empire!
For those that care about that kind of thing. Elusive and fleet-footed. Hard hit.
If you want it done right.
Brutus. Guided by the stars is awesome. We'll go ahead and give you upgraded rocks to throw. I think we have nearly enough battle mages. We're not making use of all of our resources in every single fight, which is very un-Elspeth. We need more battle mages. What I'm saying there. We already have both of the landmarks here. I guess we could make Betchefin our battle mage building. Or a battle mage area up here in the north, Wizards Conclave. Islam is finally starting to solidify.
Master Engineer.
Oh, they've split up.
If they're wise, they will surrender.
Yeah, I love to do these little Queen's Gambit things where it gives you two options. And you either go for two armies that matter more or one army that doesn't matter as much. We can't even hit him on the second time. How is that a thing? Wow, that's what we call cheekiness.
Cold.
Cheekiness
How can
supreme.
one think in these conditions? Grand inventor. Guard yourself.
We just won't allow him to besiege the settlement. Zoy, can we give this over to Alexandrinov?
It is good that you recognize the strengths of Kislev.
Oh, we can't. Well, you know what we can? I'll happily give you the gold.
You have
Take the settlement, I don't want it. It's a drain. Same thing with the Tower of Crack. You can have that one too.
chosen Druzhina. Darkness plagues the land, but our bond remains strong.
I thought so too. We can trade, but nothing more.
Kislev accept.
Kislev accepts. The Ungrel Kindred is back. Who would have thought? Next, we're going to go ahead and give Legion's points, Cavalry rank, immunity to snow attrition is kind of interesting. Warrior Priest, control. All of duels. We don't have any of the state troops, which is very like me. Let's go ahead and buff up our infantry. It should only take 8 turns, which is very quick. Extra charge defense, we need the leadership, speed, armor, missile resistance, defense, and all that kind of good
New
stuff.
knowledge is
Buff up our infantry so they're
crucial
not
for our
getting thrown over
elucidation.
by everyone we meet.
Invention is my.
Elspeth, I mean, we've won this one now somehow. Oh, was it literally that we had to find the settlement, Fosric's floating fortress? Well, that would have been good. I guess that was what it was alluding to. Okay, well,
Elspeth
in that
von
case, we're having
Draken.
Elspeth just leave.
Exhaustion and
We have
sloth
an
are
Estalia to
mere
conquer.
words.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my
It is
lord.
time.
It's time.
By Sigma's right.
We have an Estalia to conquer. Beautiful. So I'm going to hand a couple of these settlements on over to the Dawi. Do a little bit of upgrades where we can here, and I'm going to do a bit of a time skip. We'll do a time skip after this battle, that's what we'll do. So for the next episode, we will have a fight between Icket Claude, Clan Scryer, and Arndt. Arndt and the boys. We can just give this to auto-resolve and we'd only lose the pikemen. So you know what? That's what I'm going to do. We have fought so many large battles against this Skaven. I am over it. Get
A
smacked.
good day for us.
It's about to get so much worse.
For them.
Alright, so let's get rid of gets rid of them.
With brilliance.
We can come on back in and just replace those spears. No problem. No problem at all. Glorious. Well, like I said, we'll do a time skip here where we are moving our way towards Estalia. We have to secure Estalia and the Arana Mountains both. Which, to go ahead and see. Oh yeah, those are right here. So we have to secure Estalia and these mountains. So we'll be moving around with the Navy, and as soon as we arrive, that'll be when we pick up our next episode. Thus we have ourselves a great big battle that we must fight against the Skaven that are pouring in through the northern part of, or I guess the southern part of Bretonnia. But for now, that's gonna be all the time we've got for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Elspeth von Draken campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, maybe leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub tone, and I'll see you all in the next one.